to Atlanta. Christ, this Officer 5000, Jeremiah, the camp leader of Atlanta. Passover 2025, starting April the 9th, we got the lamb slaughter. April the 10th, we got General Muhammad's flag. April the 11th, we got the black party that's going to have the Hebrew graduation. April the 12th, in Atlanta, Georgia, the 56th annual Passover, the only Passover under Commander Junior Hunter.
Our great and holy King has honored us for turning our lives from the darkness to the light, man. There's no greater gift you can receive than to wake up to the truth and then commit your life to saving your brothers, man. Looking in their eyes and seeing their faces and seeing what they've suffered and what they've gone through and seeing the end of it, man. It is a guaranteed seat in the kingdom of heaven, man. So in the name of our King Yahushua, we dedicate us another Passover of brothers and sisters' lives being saved.
April the 13th, we got the Feast of Unleavened Bread. Shalom.
Hey, Shalom Israel. This is the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, started out of 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York, from the Commander General Yohana. This is the ISUPK Killeen Sabbath service. And with that, I might jump. White book. Some of the Sabbath service. First priest, present thyself and state thy registry.
The warrior upon Yahweh upon Yashal.
The warrior upon Yahweh upon Yashal.
How about Shem Yahshua Brother Thumb?
How about Shem Yahshua Brother Thumb?
Yashal.
Yashal.
Sarwa Hakradon, which means to turn and face the east.
This is the Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Abanawa.
Abanawa.
Kabashamayu. Wadash. Hayah.
Hayah.
Kunkah. Yahweh. Malatuka. Taba'ah.
Taba'ah.
Rachazaka. Hayah. Asha. Ba'rachaza. Kawa. Hayah. Bashamayu. The thunder now. Lakam. Call. Yawam. Wasalak now. Kabawat now. Pasalak now. Kabawati now. Wala'ah. Tabia'ah now. Bonasai ones. A ball, I was shy now. Bayan, Ra, Kaya, Daka, Malakwa, Wahala, Wahata Para, Awalamia, Aman, our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name, Yahweh, thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts, as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and glory, forever. So be it. This is the prayer for the power in the Hebrew. The Hakak, Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, Baba Kushah, the Thunder Nawa, Hakak, Rapa'ah, Al Makalah, Bakal Madawa, Hakak, Matahar, Amatazarium, Hakak, Hakwayam, Mathium, Hakak, Arakawath, Atamala, the Garshan, Ba'ashem Yahushua, Wadaman, Yahweh. In the name of Yahushua, give us the power to heal all manner of sickness and all manner of disease, the power to cleanse the leper, the power to raise the dead, the power to discern clean spirits, to cast them out. In the name of Yahushua, thank you. So be it. This is the prayer to bless Israel in the Hebrew. Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, Barak Lanawa, Wa Yasharallah, Wa Yabahat Saparium, Barak, Ba'ashem Yahushua, Wadaman. Yahweh, in the name of Yahushua, bless us and Israel and the school. In the name of Yahushua, thank you. So be it. This is Psalms 121 in the Hebrew. Asha'ah, Ayanya, Al-Haharyam, Ayan, Yaba'ah, Azariah, Ma'aim, Yahweh, Asha, Shemayam, Wa'aratazah, Al-Yathan, Lamawat, Regalkala, Al-Yanawam, Shemarka, Anah, La'ah, Yanawam, Wala'ah, Yayashan, Shawamar, Yasha'ala, Yahweh, Shemarka, Yahweh, Tazalka, Al-Yad, Yamyanka, Yawamam, Hashamash, La'ah, Yakaka, Wayarak, Balayala, Yahweh, Yashamarka, Kara, Yashamar, Athnapashka, Yahweh, Yashamar, Tazaathka, Wabawa'aka, Ma'ata, Wa'aid Awalam.
I will lift up my eyes into the hills.
I will lift up my eyes into the hills. From whence cometh my help?
Help coming from Yahweh.
My help coming from Yahweh, which made heaven and earth. He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He that keepeth slumber.
He that keepeth thee will not slumber.
Behold, he that keepeth Israel.
Behold, he that keepeth Israel
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand.
The sun shall not smite thee by day.
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
Nor the moon by night.
nor the moon by night.
Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil.
Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil.
He shall preserve thy soul.
He shall preserve thy soul.
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out.
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out
and thy coming in.
and thy coming in.
This time forth.
From this time forth,
and even forevermore.
and even forevermore. This is Psalms 83 in the Hebrew. Alahayim, Al Damayalaka, Al Thakarash, Wa Al Tashakwat, Al Kaya, Ana, Awayabika, Yahama Yawan, Wamashanayaka, Sha'awa, Ra'ash, Al Imaka, Ya'ama Yamwa, Sawad, Wayata Aitazawa, Al Tazapawanyaka, Amarwa, Lakawa, Wanakakiram, Magawa, Wala'a, Yazakar, Sham Yashala, Iwad, Kaya, Dawa Aitazawa, Aslaki, Lab Yakadwa, Al Yakar, Aryath, Yakarathwa, Aya Ahaya, Adawam, Waya Ashamayum, Mawa'aba, Wahagarium, Gabal, Wa'amawan, Wa'amalak, Palashath, Yashabia, Tazawar, Gomashawar, Nalawa, Imam, Ayawa, Zarawa, Nabanya Lawat, Salah, Ashar, Daham, Kamadian, Kasa Yasara'a, Kayabian, Banakal, Yashwan, Nashadmawa, Nashamad, Slaki, by Yanda Ara, Ayawa, Daman, La Adama, Shayatamwa, La Yadamwa, Kairab, Wakazaba, Wakazabak, Wakatazamana, called Nasiyakamwa, Ashar, Amarwa, not Slakia, Naya Rashah, Lanawa, Ath, Naawath, Alahayum, Alahaya, Sayatamwa, Kagagala, Kakwas, Lapanya, Rakah, Kaash, Tabaari Yaara, Wakalaba, Talahat, Haryam, Khan, Tardama, Basa Arika, Wabasa Wapaska, Tabalaham, Mala'a, Panyaham, Walawan, Wayabakwashwa, Shamka, Yahawa, Yabashwa. It's like it. Wayabawa, Ayai, Wayak Kapawa, Waya Abadwa, Waya Adawa, Kaya, Ata, Shamka, Yahawa, Labadka, Al Yawan, Al Kaharazaza. Keep not thy silence, O power, and hold not thy peace, and be not still, O power. For lo, thine enemies make the tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head. They have taken captive counsel against our people, and consulted against our hidden ones. They have said, come, let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more remembrance. But they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee. The tabernacles of Edom, and the Ishmaelites, of Moab, and the Hagarene, Gabal, and Ammon, and Amalek, the Philistines, with the inhabitants of Tyre.
Ashur is also joined with them.
Ashur is also joined with them.
They have hope in the children of Lot.
They have hope in the children of Lot.
Salah.
Do unto them as unto the Midianites,
Sisera.
as unto Sisera, as to Jabin, at the brook of Kasan, which was perished at Endor. They became as dung for the earth. Take their notes like Oreb and like Seir. They are all their princes, as Zabah and as Amunah, who said, let us take to ourselves the house of the power in possession. Oh, my power. Make them like the wheel, as the stove before the wind, as the fire burneth the wood, as the flame set the mountains on fire. So persecute them with thy tempest, and make them afraid with thy storm. Fill their faces with shame, that they may seek thy name. O Yahweh, let them be confounded and trouble forever. Then let them be put to shame and perish, that men may know that thou, whose name alone is Yahweh, the Most High over all the earth. This is the prayer for the blessings in the Hebrew. Barakatah Yahweh. Wa Yahweh Shah. Wa Mayaka Allah. Wa Alahayim. Matazaba'ah. Alawap Yahana. Ha Alawapyum. Ha Saranyum. Ha Kwatazayanyum. Ha Kayalyum. Wa Wathyan. Yahweh. Wa Shim Yahushah. The Wada Aman.
Bless you, Yahweh.
Bless you, Yahweh. And Yahushah. And Michael. And the angels. Commanding General Yohanan. The generals. The captains. The officers. The troopers. And the sisters. Yahweh. In the name of Yahushua, thank you. So be it.
This is the curses. Blessed are you, Yahweh.
Blessed are you, Yahweh, King of heaven and earth, and all things living. Yahweh. In the name of Yahushua, listen to us now, right now, to the evil and curses and punishment and destruction to the heathen that speak against us, the prophets, the teachers, the princes, the priests, and the Israelite brothers, the school
send evils,
and curses and punishment and destruction
to the heathen,
and
shake loose
the treasure
of the rich of Israel
that refuse to give to the school,
force their riches
to they enter to thy sanctuary, then evil and curses and punishment and destruction to the Edomites and the nations and their drug dealers, the court systems, the prison system, Planned Parenthood, all the governments of our enemies, Amalek synagogues and armies, the Roman Catholic Church, the Pope, Islam, Christianity, Egyptology, the militia, the Ku Klux Klan, the Aryan Nation, skinheads, posse comitatus, the gay movement, the lesbian movement, spies, workers of witchcraft, NASA space program, Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines, Wall Street, open up the internet, the airwaves, the cable access channel, and the radio channel. Convict the spirit of any of our people that seek to stop us and bring swift destruction to all the heathen that stand in the way or try to stop us from broadcasting your word
throughout the planet Earth.
Let
loose all the plagues.
Let loose all the plagues.
Cause them to go to and fro.
Cause them to go to and fro through the earth and consume them.
Let
the plague take the house of the thief and the murderer. Let Yahushua, Michael, and Gabriel come down with the flying saucers and punish all the heathens that come up against us as we speak thy word. Cause it to be known by all that it is the angels that have done it. Cause it to be spread through the media throughout the whole world.
Cause them to shake at thy coming.
Cause them to shake at thy coming. In the name of Yahushua. Thank you always.
So be it.
So be it.
All right, sir. Turn face the podium. Shabby will speak to sit. Hold on. Give some water. Shalom, Israel. Last week, we were dealing with the death of the firstborn, that the Lord is about to impose that plague upon Egypt, our oppressors. At this time, and Moses is at the end with Pharaoh, pretty much. Like, you know what I'm saying? The Lord is hardening Pharaoh's heart. You know what I'm saying? Allowing Pharaohs to, basically not acknowledge the power of the Most High. He's acknowledging it, but it's not to the point to where he's humbling himself to the power of the Most High. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
In terms of his children. And he's doing this because he wants to multiply his wonders and show his signs, you know what I'm saying, upon the land that oppressed us, man. So the last thing that Moses says, in the last week is that, in fact, you can read that for me, 11:7.
Come on.
Exodus 11:7. Ain't my phone too loud.
Come on. This is the book of Exodus, chapter 11 and verse 7. But against any of the children of Israel shall not a dog move his tongue.
Right. But against any of the children of Israel shall not a dog. This is Moses. The Lord told Moses to say this to Pharaoh, meaning that the heathens are considered to be dogs in comparison to God's chosen people. He said, shall not a dog move his tongue. You understand? Meaning, like, you're not going to live, like, when you walk past a house and a dog start barking, you know what I'm saying? Like, basically, like, giving threats. It's like a dog ain't going to move his tongue against any of the children of Israel. But he's talking about the Egyptians. And you know what I'm saying? You're not going to move a tongue against the children of Israel. You know what I'm saying? For the judgments that the Lord is bringing upon this wicked nation for being evil and sinning against God by harming the Lord's people.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Against man or beast.
Against man or beast. You're not going to speak about us, our property, our flocks, our cattle. You ain't going to have nothing to say. Go ahead.
That ye may know how that the Lord doth put a difference between the Egyptians and Israel.
Meaning that the Lord is about to put them to silence, man. They're not going to have a word to say to us at all. With this judgment that's coming, this destruction that the Lord is about to bring upon Egypt, they're not going to have a word to say to us. Not to us, not to our animals, our property, our pets, nobody. You understand? And that's where we leaving off. And it says right after that Moses left angrily about from the face of Pharaoh. You understand?
Right.
And, so we're going to start there at 11 and 8 in the Hebrew. And we're going to go from there. All right. You guys have your Bible Hub app. When you have your Bible Hub app, you go to the interlinear portion, and you can follow along with us in the Hebrew. This is Exodus chapter 11, verse 8 in the Hebrew.
Go to Exodus chapter 11, verse 8 in the Hebrew. Here it done. Call. Abadika. Allah. Aliyah. Wahasha. Salakia. Wahasha. Waha. Shahawa. Waha. Sha. Waha. Shatakawa. Al. Alya. Amara. Taza'a. Right. Wakalia. Wakal. Ain. Ashar. Baragalik. Wa'a Hariya. Wa'a Kariya. Like Khan. Asha. Ataza'as. Like Waya Taza'a. Ma'ain. Para'a. Bahariya. Verse 9. Waya Mara. Yahweh. All. Masha. La'a. Yeshama'a. Alakayam. Para'a. Lama'ain. Rebel Wa'at. Mawa. Wamapathia. Ba'arash. Ma'az Ma'azarayan, Matazarayan, verse 10. Masha, Wamasha, Waha'aran, Asha, Aishua, Ka, Call, Hamapathiah, Ha Allah, Lapanya, Para, Para'ai, Wahazakwa, Wayahazakwa, Wayakazak, Yahweh, Allah, Para, Wala'ah, Shalak, Atha, Ya, Yasha'ala, Ma'arataza Wa. Look at Exodus chapter 12, verse 1 in the Hebrew. Wayamara, Yahweh, Allah, all, Mashah, were all, Aharon, Rataza, Matazarian, Lama'ah. Verse 2. Hakwadash, Hazah, become, Ra'ash, Kadashim, Ra'ashawan, Hawa, Lakam, La Hadashia, Hashana'ah. Verse 3. Dabara, all, call, Adah, Yasha'ala, La More, La Ma, La Ashar, La Hadash, La Kwadash, Hazaha, Wayakwaka, Lahaham, Ayash, Sha'ah, Labaya, Abath, Sha'ah, Labayat. Verse 4. No, Exodus 12. Wala'an, Yamataza, Mayataza, Habayat, Mayat, Masha, Wala Kwat, Hawa, Washa Kwa, Washa Kwana, Washa Kanawa, Aquarab, all, Bayat, Bayatwa, Bamakas, Sa, Na Pasha, Ayash, Lapia, Akalawa, Takasawa, all, Hasha. It's the book of Exodus, chapter 11, verse 8 in the English. And all these thy servants shall come down unto me and bow down themselves unto me, saying, Get thee out, and all the people that follow thee.
That's Moses talking, saying all your servants begging us to. You understand?
And after that, I will go out.
That once basically saying once all your servants that follow you bow down before me and beg me to leave, then I'm gonna leave.
And he went out from Pharaoh in a great anger.
Because about where our people being treated, and that they had to come to this pretty much. Let them know that that the power of the Most High is with me. I speak for the Most High. We're gonna leave on these terms, that you wouldn't let us leave on the terms that we asked for before the plagues. You know what I'm saying?
And the Lord, verse 9, and the Lord said unto Moses, Pharaoh shall not hearken unto you, that my wonders may be multiplied in the land of Egypt.
Basically, so I could show my power upon this nation. Just like since 1969, I'm saying, the Lord's prophets have been warning America about the destruction that's coming. They're not listening. You know what I'm saying? We was on 6th Street last night. The prophets prophesying, man, and it's South by Southwest. All these, all of our enemies walking by, looking at us, mocking and laughing. You understand? But you know why? They're not going to hearken and take heed, because the Lord wants to multiply His wonders upon this nation and bring great judgment.
Right.
Go ahead.
And Moses, verse 10, and Moses and Aaron did all these wonders before Pharaoh, and the Lord hardened Pharaoh's heart.
That's what it is, man. That when you see the work of God, the work of the Most High, and it doesn't have an impact on you to change or to humble yourself and to take heed to the words of the prophets, your heart is being hardened. You understand? That's why we get the warning, let not your hearts be hardened, as in the day, you know what I'm saying, as in the wilderness. When we saw God's mighty works, when you see the work of God and the miracles and the wonders, and then your response is to still not believe, still not take heed, to still do your own thing, you don't want to be in that position, man, because destruction is coming forthwith, soon thereafter, quickly. You understand? You want to see the power of God and hear the words of the prophets and take heed and make the change. You understand? Because the only outcome is that you're gonna die with our enemies, man. Go ahead.
So that he would not let the children of Israel go out of his land. Chapter 12, verse 1. It's the book of Exodus, chapter 12, verse 1. And the Lord spake unto Moses and Aaron in the land of Egypt, saying, this month shall be unto you the beginning of months.
This is a cut to you can't so because we not our first Passover was not in the land.
Right.
Where did it say we was located at? Art?
In the land of Egypt, saying,
That's what we was in the possession of our oppressors. We conducted our Passover. You understand? So we rehearsed the righteous acts. But it's right here in the middle of judgment coming upon our oppressors that the Lord is giving us the Passover, this holy convocation, this holy memorial of the Lord delivering us from the oppression of our enemies and showing us the salvation. You understand? This salvation that the Israelites are receiving, this ain't something off in the far by and by after they die. This is right here on earth, man. Go ahead, Alex. Sorry.
this month shall be unto you the beginning of months.
Right, y'all. Let me tell you something. If you celebrate New Year's, then if you a Black, Hispanic, or Native Indian, and you call that the beginning of the year, you are not in the truth. You understand? You're not following the God of heaven and earth. The Lord gave the Israelites our new year, which was right here at this season. That's our new year.
Right.
When everything begins to grow again in the springtime. Go ahead, Ox.
It shall be the first month of the year to you. Verse 3, speak ye unto all the congregation of Israel, saying, in the 10th day of this month, they shall take to them every man a lamb, according to the house of their fathers, a lamb for an house. Verse 4, and if the household be too little for the lamb, let him and his neighbor next unto his house take it according to the number of the soul. Every man according to his eating shall make your account for the lamb.
Right. So the Lord is giving instructions about this lamb that we need to get prepared for Passover. And she's even showing the brotherhood in the order by saying, if the lamb is too little, then the neighbors, y'all share the lamb so everybody has what they need to get this order complete.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We don't follow the Lord's orders outside of brotherhood, man. The Lord always got brotherhood situated inside of his commands towards us as a people. You understand? If it's too little, then go with your neighbor and then y'all do what y'all gotta do together as, you know what I'm saying, as neighbors, as family. We're gonna get the next 7 in the Hebrew. One point. Sorry, go ahead.
Verse 5, your lamb shall be without blemish, a male of the first year. Ye shall take it out from the sheep or from the goats.
Right.
The book of Exodus, chapter 12, verse 6 in the Hebrew. Waha Yaha Lakam La Masha La Mashama La Shamara.
Hey, y'all, can you check
All
this
right.
out? See if they- Say you got the mic.
Araba Ashar Yawam Lahadash Azaha Washaha Washa Washakat Atawam Athawa Call Quahar Aidat Yasha'ala Bayan Ha Arabayim. Verse 7. Walakwa, Walakwa, Mana, Man, Hada, Hadam, Wana, the Nawa, all, Shathiyah, Hama, Hamaza'at, Hamazawat, Hamaz Wazat, Wa'al, Hamasha, Hamashakwa, Shakwa, Amash, Hawa, all, Habatayam, Abathim, Ashar, Yaka, Ya, Arkwa, Dawa, Baham. Verse 8. Wa'akwala, Atha, Habashar, Yallah, Azah, Azaha, Tazalaya, Ash, Tazawat, all, Marayam, Kalawah, Yakalawa, Yakalawa. Verse 9. All, Dakala, the Akalawa, Mama, Naiwa, Na, Awashal, Wabashala, Mabashal, Amayam, Kaya, Ain, Tazalaya, Ash, Rashawa, all, Karaya, Kariyawa. Kataza so wa Wa'il. Warabiah. Verse 10. Wala'ah. The wa, the Irawa. Mama Noah. Ide. War. Ka. Ba'ash. Yeah, we have is that Waha? Wahana Thawa. Mama Nawa. I Ada. Bakwa. Ba'ash. The sharp one. The sharp one. Verse 11. Waka Wakaka Takalawa. Thawa. Mathanya come. Hagarayam. Yeah. Now all you come. But regalia come. Well, McQuarrie come. But you come. But yad you come. But yad come. Well, a call the hour. But ka Pazawan. Pasa. Hawa Yahweh. Verse 12. I Barathia. Barash. Barataza. Matazarayam. Bal Yala. But Layala. Layala. Haza. Wahaka. Wakaya. Bahakayathia, Call, Bakawar, Barataza, Matazariyam, Ma'adam, Wa'id, Bahama'a, Wabakal, Alahaya, Matazariyam, Ataz, Ataz, Sha'a, Aishawa, Ayash, Shapatayam, Yeah, Yahweh. Verse 13. Waha, Ya, Adam, Lakam, La'ath, all, Habathayam, Ashar, Atham, Sham, Wara'athia, Atha, Adam, Wapa, Wapasaka, Wapakazapia, Alakam, Wala'ah, Yaha, Become, Nagap, Agapah, Nagap, Lamasha, Lamasha Yaha, Baha, Baha, Kwati, Baha, with Yah, Rataza, Ratazariam. It's the book of, it's the book of Exodus, chapter 12, verse 6 in the English. And ye shall keep it up unto the 14th day of the same month, and the whole assembly of the congregation of Israel shall kill it in the evening.
Right. The Lord is giving instructions to Moses and Aaron to give to the people of Israel in their slavery about how and when to keep Passover. This is the first time the Lord is instituting Passover as our main convocation. This is even before he, you know what I'm saying, before, you know, he goes to Sinai and receives the law. It's being given to him in you know what I'm saying, in the middle of the Lord giving judgments upon Egypt. Go ahead.
Khan.
How we're supposed to observe it. Go ahead.
Verse 7. And they shall take of the blood and strike it on the two side posts and on the upper doorposts of the houses.
Right. So he's telling Moses to tell the people that judgment that is coming upon Egypt, it can hit them too. Right. And the only way for it to not affect them is to follow these particular instructions and orders. This is a heavy thing because, you know, all these other judgments didn't affect Israel. The frogs, the flies, the lice, the blood. In Goshen, when there was darkness in Egypt, there was light in Goshen. But this judgment can't hit everybody if they're not following these particular orders. You understand? Keep reading.
Okay. Wherein they shall eat it. Verse 8. And they shall eat the flesh in that night, roast with fire and unleavened bread, and with bitter herbs they shall eat it. Verse 9. Eat not of it raw, nor sodden at all with water.
Right, don't eat the meat raw, but roast it with fire. You know what I'm saying? Y'all like y'all chicken wings fried hard. It's like roast that lamb up quickly, hard, right?
But roast with fire,
Right.
his head with his legs, and with the purtenance thereof.
Whole thing. Don't cut the meat up, roast that thing. Whole thing. Right?
Verse 10. And ye shall let nothing of it remain until the morning. And that which remaineth of it until the morning ye shall burn with fire.
Right. Basically, this whole thing got to get consumed, whether by fire or by what you put in your mouth. All of it got to go. It can't be none left. Right. Ain't no leftovers. Go ahead.
Yeah. And that which remaineth of it until the morning ye shall burn it with fire. You shall burn with fire. Verse 11. And thus shall ye eat it with your loins girded.
What does that mean? With your loins girded? Basically, you eating this, get ready ready to move, ready for the next order. That's how this Passover meal was consumed. It's like what they call that? When we use in Esau's military, when like you have your rations, you know what I'm saying, but you're out there eating while you're at war. Right. You know what I'm saying? You're getting ready to march. That's how you eating, is like your loins girded, you're prepared. Right. Go ahead.
Your shoes on your feet, and your staff in your hand.
Ready to go.
And ye shall eat it in haste.
Right. Listen, this ain't you relaxing at a restaurant. Like you in your rest. You eating this, getting ready to go. Right. Because he about to bring judgment. Do you understand? So you supposed to be digesting this with the knowledge of that we finna get up out of here. You know what I mean? I hope you're taking this as food for thought. You know what I'm saying? You should be digesting this like you finna get up out of here. You know what I mean? This ain't Luke Chris where you sit back like you just living up lavish. Right. Passover is to remind us that this is not our rest. That's why we rehearse these righteous acts. This is not our rest. Go ahead, Axel.
It is the Lord's Passover. Verse 12. For I will pass through the land of Egypt this night, and will smite all the firstborn in the land of Egypt, both man and beast.
Hold on. Did he say he just gonna smite the Egyptians? He said he gonna smite what? All the firstborn. Right. So the only way that you can make a distinction between you and the Egyptians is if you following orders, and you got what? You got blood on the lintels of your door. Right. Which is the doorposts. That's the only thing that's gonna separate you from the destruction. This is why we say that Christ is our what? He's our Passover. From what? The second death. The destruction that's coming to America, if you're not in the ISUPK, if you're not serving Christ, then that destruction, that death that's coming, as my brother said yesterday, the Yadam said, the angels holding back the four winds of destruction until what? And so all the servants of the Lord have that seal on their foreheads. Right. If you ain't got that seal, if you ain't under Christ, then it's gonna hit you like it hit everybody else. That's why you just can't be with any organization. Right. That's why we're not affiliated. Right. This is the school of the prophets. The Most High gives his orders to Christ. Christ gives his orders to them seven angels. The angels give it to the seven schools, man. You got to be within the body. You can't be outside of the body and just doing what you want to do, because it's going to result in death. Salaki, go ahead.
For I will pass through the land of Egypt this night, and will smite all the firstborn in the land of Egypt, both man and beast. And against all the gods of Egypt I will execute judgment. I am the Lord.
Against all the what?
Against all the gods of
The
Egypt.
gods of Egypt, plural. Against all the gods of Egypt am I going to execute judgment. You understand? All the powers of Egypt. You know what I'm saying? And the Lord's going to do that against all the gods of America, all the powers of America. He's going to execute judgment as well. Just like he did then. That's all the 7.
Verse 13. And the blood shall be to you for a token upon the houses where ye are. And when I see the blood, I will pass over you, and the plague shall not be upon you to destroy you when I smite the land of Egypt.
So basically, the only way for the angel of the Lord, you know what I'm saying, to recognize, to not take you out and kill you, is if that blood was on your doorpost.
Right.
Well, that was the only way for him to recognize, to spare you, to pass over you. And as it is now, if you serving Christ and you a disciple of Christ, and the only disciples of Christ is in the Israelite school, universal practical knowledge, then when that destruction comes, the only way for the angels to know to even spare you, you know what I'm saying? Because what it say? Judgment must begin at the house of the Lord, and if the righteous scarcely be saved, where will the sinner and the ungodly appear? How are the angels of the Lord going to know if you're not serving Christ? If you're not, how can they spare you? Being a Christian ain't gonna get it done. Being a Muslim ain't gonna get it done. Being Jewish ain't gonna get it done. Being a Buddhist ain't gonna save you from the second death. If you a Black, Hispanic, or Native Indian, the only way, if you're an Israelite, the only way that you're gonna be spared from this destruction, you know, I hate to sound Christian, you know what I'm saying, is being covered in the blood.
Right.
You know, and that's by following orders. The Lord's Passover, April 12th, Atlanta, Georgia. The Lord's Passover. Not what you're doing in your house by yourself.
Right.
All right. It's a lot, y'all.
This is the book of Exodus, chapter 12, verse 14 in the Hebrew. Wahaya ha. Hayawam. Hazaha. Lakam. Lakazarawan. Wahaga. Wahagatha. Waha. 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 Kwatham. Waha. Waha Kukatham. Atha. Har. Yahweh. Ladara. Lawadathik. Ladarathikum. Wa'at. Hakwa'at. I Walam. The Hagwa. The Hagwa. Verse 15. Shabbat. Yum. Matazawat. Aqua. The aqua. The kawa. Ka. Bayawam. Harashwan. The Shah the Shabia, the Shabia, the Shabiath, Shah, Shara, Babas Kaya, call, Hamasha, Kamataza, Wanak Ratha, Wanak Ra, La'a, Anapash, Ha, Hawa, Mayasha Allah, Mayawam, Ka, Harashan, Harashan, Ide, Yawam, Hasha, Hashaba, Hashaba, Hashaba Ayah, verse 16. Waba Yawam, Harashawan, Harashawan, Makura'ah, Quadash, Hasha, Hasha Sayara, Baya, Hasha Sayah, Baya, Makwara, Quadash, Yaha, Lakam, Call, Malaka, La'ah, Yatazash, like Ya'ash, Ya'ashia, Baham, Aka, Ashar, Ya'akal, Lakal, Napash, Hawa, Bad, Labadawa, Ya'ash, Lakam, verse 17. Washama Thumb, Washama Rathum, Atha, Hamata, Hamatazawa, Kaya, ba itizam, hayawam, hazaha, hawa, hawata, hawataza, ya, hawataza, ya, atha, taza I with the come, ma rataza, ma tazarayam, washama, wamasharatham, atha, hayawam, hazaha, ladara, ladarathiacum, aqua, aqua, Iwalam, verse 18. Bara, ba, bara ashan, ba, arab, bara ba, ashar, yawam, la, quadash, bara, the akaloa, the akaloa, mataza, mataza id, yawam, ha ahad, wa, wataza, wata, wa ashara, saraki, wa ash, wa ashar yom, lahadash, ba'arab, verse 19, shabbat, yam, ya, yamayam, shar, ra'ah, ya, yamataz, yam, what, yamatazat, ba, babath yakam, kaya, call, I call, mamataz, makatazaat, wa, wanaka, wanaka, not korah, anapash, hawa, ma'adat, yasha Allah, bagar, Wabazara. Rataza. Verse 20. Call. Matazara. La'a. Takala'a. La'a. Bakal. Mawasha. Mawasha Ba Kayam. The Akalawa. Masha. Matazawa. Verse 21. Wayakora. Masha. Lakal. Zaquanya. Yashala. Wayamar. Alahain. Mashaka. Wakwaha. Lakam. Tazawan. Amasha. Mashaha. Pathayakam. Washa. Washahat. Washahata. Ha. Hapasat. It's the book of Exodus, chapter 12, verse 14 in the English. And this day shall be unto you for a memorial, and ye shall keep it a feast to the Lord throughout your generation. Ye shall keep it a feast by an ordinance forever. Verse 15. 7 days shall ye eat unleavened bread.
Right.
Even the first day ye shall put away leaven out of your houses. For whosoever eateth leavened bread from the first day unto the 7th day, that soul shall be cut off from the Israel.
Right. Meaning that, so basically, like, unleavened bread is you ain't got time to bake it. You understand? We not like they had it's like a tortilla. You understand? And there wasn't no time to let the leaven rise in the dough to have it puffed up. It was flat, eating ready to go. You understand? And this is a memorial. This is what we got to do for 7 days, or otherwise you was cut off from your people. Right.
Verse 15. 7 days shall ye eat unleavened bread. Even the first day ye shall put away. Verse 16. And in the first day there shall be an holy convocation, and in the 7th day there shall be an holy convocation to you. No manner of work shall be done in them, save that which every man must eat, that only may be done of you. Verse 17. And ye shall observe the feast of unleavened bread, for in this self same day have I brought your armies out of the land of Egypt. Therefore shall ye observe this day in your generations by an ordinance forever.
Right.
Verse 18. In the first month, on the 14th day of the month at evening, Ye shall eat unleavened bread until the 21st day of the month at evening. 7 verse 19. 7 days shall there be no leaven found in your houses. For whosoever eateth that which is leavened, even that soul shall be cut off from the congregation of Israel, whether he be a stranger or born in the land. Verse 20. Ye shall eat nothing leavened, in all your habitation shall ye eat unleavened bread. Verse 21. Then Moses called for all the elders of Israel and said unto them, draw out and take you a lamb according to your families and kill the Passover. It's the book of Exodus, chapter 12, verse 22 in the Hebrew. Walakwatham. Agadah. Azawab. Watabal the Badam. Ashar. Wasapah. Hagar. Wahagayatham. All. Masha. Hamasha. Hamashaqua. Hamashaqua. Wa all. Shathia. Hamaza Za'at. Man. Ha'adam. Hada'am. Ashar. Ba'asap. Wa'a. Ba'am. Wa'a. To that is a Ayash. Mapa Za'at. But yeah, Yathwa. Alright. Bakwa'ar. It is chapter 12, verse 23. Waba'ar. Yahweh. Lagawat. Langawat. Atha. Matazarayam. Wa'ara'ah. Ath. Hadam. All. Hamashaqab. Hamashaqawab. Wa'al. Shathia. Hamazawath. Wapasak, Yahweh, all, Hapathak, Wallah, Yathan, Hamasha Kayat, Laba, all, Vathia come, Lena Gap, is chapter 12, verse 24. Washamaratham, Atha, Adabar, Hazaha, Quath, Laquath, Laka, Wallaba Nayathaka, Ada, Iwalam, verse 25. Wahaya, Kaya, Taba'awa, all, Rataza, Ashar, Yathan, Yahweh, Lakam, Kaashar, Dabar, Washamar, Washamartham, Atha, Abada, Abad, Abata, Abada, Hazaath, verse 26. Wahaya, Kaya, Yama, Wamar, Akalyakam, Alakiyam, Alyakam, Bana Yakam, Ma'a, Habada, Abada, Hazaath, Lakam. That's right. Right one. Verse 27. Wa'amartha, so like it. Wa'amartham, Zaba'a, Basha, Hawa, Yahweh, Ashar, Basak, all, Bathia, Manya, Yasha'ala, Matazariam, Wanaga Pawa, Atha, Matazariam, Wa'ath, Bathia Na'ah, Bathania, Bathia Na, Bath, so what? Bathayanawa, Hatazarayal, Waya Quad, Ha'am, Wayasha to Hawa. Wayasha to what? Wayasha to what? Verse 28. Wayakala, Wayalakwa, Wayash, Wayashua, Banya, Yashala, Kashar, Tazawa, Yahweh, Atha, Masha, Aharon, Khan, Asha. Waya, Bashia, Allah, Haya, Ya, La'a, Yahweh, Haka, Haka, Call, Bakawar, Barataza, Batazariyam, Waba, it's like Mabakar, Para, Pariah, Hayashab, all Kasawa'a, Ad, Bakawar, Hashabia, Ashar, Baba Yat, Habawar, Habawar, Wakar, Bakawar, Bahama. It's the book of Exodus, chapter 12, verse 20, 22 in the English. And ye shall take a bunch of hyssop and dip it in the blood that is in the basin, and strike the lintel and the two side posts with the blood that is in the basin, and none of you shall go out at the door of his house until the morning.
Y'all understand that, right? Hyssop is like, just picture like some green branches dipped in the blood. It's like a whisk, like what you would hit the door with, right? The instruction was that once you put that hyssop on with the blood on the door, stay in the house till the morning. Because that angel of death was passing through the course of the night. You stayed in the house with your family. Go ahead.
Verse 23, for the Lord will pass through to smite the Egyptians. And when he seeth the blood upon the lintel and on the two side posts, the Lord will pass over the door and will not suffer the destroyer to come in unto you, unto your houses to smite you.
Y'all understand, right? The destroyer, that's the angel of the Lord that's singing that death angel. Right. You see the blood, that's what causes the Passover. He passes the death that was coming to everybody in Egypt passes over you because you followed orders. All right, go ahead.
Verse 24. And ye shall observe this thing for an ordinance to thee and to thy sons forever. Verse 25. And it shall come to pass when ye become to the land which the Lord will give you, according as he hath promised, that ye shall keep this service.
Right. So like I said, this Passover didn't even begin in our land, but it was given to us as an ordinance forever to keep in our land as a reminder of what the Lord did to deliver us up out of slavery. You know what I'm saying? You read it?
Verse 26. And it shall come to pass when your children shall say unto you, what mean ye by this service? Verse 27. That ye shall say, it is the sacrifice of the Lord's Passover, who passed over the houses of the children of Israel in Egypt, when he smote the Egyptians.
Right. And you gotta understand, Egypt is bondage. He passed over the children of Israel in bondage to smite our oppressors. Passover is the most important convocation that we have, man. This is why it's being promoted and why it's being sent out to our people to come to the Lord's Passover. You understand? This is Lord destroyed Africans, heathens, and spared his people. This is how you should know that God doesn't love everybody. This is important.
Right.
That salvation is not for everybody. This right here, what the Lord is highlighting, should be the core bedrock understanding of why God doesn't love everybody, why salvation is not for everybody, and that salvation is only for Israel. This is really the essence of it. The Lord destroyed a whole nother ethnicity for our sake. Is that it?
Love. Right. And delivered our houses, and the people bowed.
You gotta respect that. You gotta humble yourself before the most pressing us to make us a nation. You gotta bow your head and give thanks in that regard. Not like how the Christian church do. They bow their head for a slave. They go to church and pray to God for a slave. I gotta be a new slave. Yeah, I'm making this. When they bow their heads to worship, because why? The Lord is destroying our enemies. That's two different things. That's not Christianity. This right here is not Christianity.
Right.
We're giving thanks to the Most High for unaliving the people that oppress us and harm us. You understand? Go ahead.
And the children of Israel went away and did as the Lord had commanded Moses and Aaron. So did they.
That's all we got to do. All we got to do is listen to the man that God chose, to the men that God chose, and do what they say. And that's it. It did what the Lord said as it was given to who? Moses and Aaron.
Right.
The Lord ain't given to the children of Israel directly. He chose leaders or a leader. And if you don't know, in this day and time, that's Commander General Yohanan.
Right.
And what is he saying to do? April 12th, be in Atlanta.
Right.
With your people. You're a Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian, man. All right, go ahead.
Verse 29. And it came to pass that at midnight, the Lord smote all the firstborn in the land of Egypt.
Pray that the Lord do some manner of work in Atlanta this year. I pray, man. I pray that the Lord just do something. You know what I'm saying? I pray that all our brothers and sisters are able to gather themselves together in Atlanta on April 12th. But I pray the Lord just to bring swift destruction. You know what I'm saying? Upon our oppressors, man. That's my prayer. Go ahead.
From the firstborn of Pharaoh that sat on his throne unto the firstborn of the captive that was in the dungeon, and all the firstborn of cattle.
Now, see, you have to understand what he's saying. He's saying that the angel went and killed the firstborn of Pharaoh. That would be like Barron Trump dying, right? And then the firstborn of the poorest trailer park trash white man locked up in prison right now.
Right.
His son died too, meaning that from the highest seat in Egypt or the highest seat in America down to the most to the white man that's up in up in the shoe up in isolation. You know what I'm saying? Up in prison right now, you know what I'm saying, locked away in isolation right now, man. His son would die too. They all went. The Lord didn't spare none. Right? Go ahead. And they dang. You ever hear that about when you hear somebody's house get hit, somebody get taken out, and they killed the dogs too? That's how you know it was mad. It was hot. Man, they killed the dog? What the dog do? Everybody gotta go. Go ahead.
So book of Exodus, chapter 12, verse 30 in the Hebrew. Why Yakwadam Para'ah Layaha Layalaha Why will call Abadiyawah call Matazariah yeah Tazakowa Gadala'a Gadala ha Ba Matazariyam Kaya Ayan Bayath Ashar Ayan Shema Ma'at verse 30 verse 31 Waya Korah Lamasha wa La Haran Laya Laha Wayamar Ma'ah Taza Wa'ah Mafawak I'm ya Gum Atham Gum Banya Yasha'ala Walaka Idua Atha Yahweh Kadaba Rakam verse 32 Gam Tazawa Nakam Tazawa Nakam Gam Bakwa Rakam Wa Kwa Kwa Ka Ashar Da Dabara Thumb Walla Ka Wabara Marakwatham Gam Athaya. Verse 33. Wata Hazak Wata Zawak Wa Watha Watha Hazak Watha Wazak Mataza Rayam all Lamahar La Lasha Laham one Retazariam Kaya Amara 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 Amarwa Kalanawa Ya Mathayam Mathayam. Verse 34. Wayasha Ha'am Atha Bataza Kwa'a to Taram Ya Yahamatazariam Yahamatazar Masha Ratham Tazara'ath Ta Bashalatham all Sha Shakama'am Shakam Ma'am. Verse 35. Wabanaya Yasha'ala Ashawa Kadabar Masha Wayash Wayashalawa Matazari Mama Tazariyam Kalaya Kalia Kasap Wakalaya Zahab Washamalat. Verse 36. Yahweh Nathan Atha Han Ha'aim but Salaki Naya but Tazarayam Wayasha Allah, Wayasha Allah, Wayasha Allah, Waya nuts is Waya nuts suppose Waya Tazalawa, Atha, Matazarayam, verse 37. Waya Ayawa, Waya Aishawa, Waya Isa, Waya Sa'aiwa, Banya, Yashala, Mora, Morama, Mara I Masa, the Kath, Kash Sha'a, Kasha'a, Ma'awath, Allah, Regalia, Hagar, Hagarium, Hagarium, Hagar, Benyarium, Hagabarium, Labad, Mathat. This is the book of Exodus, chapter 12, verse 30 in the English. And Pharaoh rose up in the night, he and all his servants and all the Egyptians. And there was a great cry in Egypt, for there was not a house where there was not one dead.
Good night. Y'all imagine that. Imagine that. You know what I'm saying? You wake up to your firstborn. Everybody's firstborn son, like, you know what I'm saying, out of there. And that's significant because the firstborn is like who the inheritance is supposed to go to.
Right.
Who's supposed to succeed after the father. The one that you got lined up to take over when you gone. So that, you know, that's in our culture as far as what the Lord gave us, but that's in other cultures as well. The whole nation was crying out. Imagine if in America, every oppressor's firstborn son died. Right. All over the country. The amount of, you know what I mean? It'd be beautiful. You know what I'm saying? It'd be a beautiful thing. Because they'll feel the pain that they gave to us. Because this is what they plotted on the children of Israel. When that Pharaoh first seen how mighty we were, he told the midwives to go ahead and take them out. Take out the firstborn son. So they got the very thing that they was trying to give us. Go ahead.
Verse 31. And he called for Moses and Aaron by night and said, rise up and get you forth from among my people.
He said, so look, in the middle of the night, he didn't wait till the morning. I mean, y'all get up out of here, man. Get up out of here. Like now he understands. I understand. Go ahead.
Both ye and the children of Israel, and go serve the Lord as ye have said.
That's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. The Lord brought him to his knees, man. You know what I'm saying? And that's what the Lord will do. If you follow God's orders, your enemies become his enemies.
Right.
Go ahead.
Verse 32. Also take your flocks and your herds as ye have said, and be gone, and bless me also. Verse 33.
It's a blessing. Bless me. Get them out of here. Bless me. Go ahead.
And the Egyptians were urgent upon the people that they might send them out of the land in haste, for they said, we be all dead men.
Bro, like, what's going to happen next if we don't get them out of here? You know what I mean? What destruction is going to come next? Go ahead.
Verse 34. And the people took their dough before it was leavened, their kneading troughs being bound up in their clothes upon their shoulders. Verse 35. And the children of Israel did according to the word of Moses, and they borrowed of the Egyptians jewels of silver and jewels of gold and raiment. Verse 36. And the Lord gave the people favor in the sight of the Egyptians.
Right, meaning that they went in there taking what they wanted to take. Because at this point, they just like the Egyptians is like, take what you want to take, man. Right. Just take whatever you need to get it and get out of here, man. Like, here, what you want? You want this? You already killed my baby.
Right.
Here, what else you want? That's the vibe. You know what I'm saying? Like, just whatever you need to get out.
Right.
I'm at, like the might and the power of Egypt was because it was built off of our backs. And they was not going to let us go because that was how they became great. And now the Lord made it to where, yo, please, like, because us being there and him, they're not allowing us to serve our God, meant everything that they ever had was going to fall apart, man.
Right.
And they don't realize that right now. Right. And here in America, they don't realize that the more that they do to us, the more plagues the Lord is going to bring upon this nation, bro.
Right.
But what we got to do is we got to get in order. We got to follow instructions. The same way that Moses gave them instructions to the children of Israel concerning Passover, we've been given instructions. Because now at this present time, our Passover is Christ. So that brotherhood, that Matthew 18:15, that brotherly affection and that brotherly kindness, you understand? Laying aside every weight, every sin, coming into the knowledge of the truth. These are the same orders. If you want that death to pass you over, because death is coming to America, destruction is coming to America.
Right.
And if you're not making your election sure in here, you know, Lord be with you. That's all I can say, man. And I'm not saying that with no pride. I'm saying that like from brother to brother, sister to, brother to sister. Like, this is not a game, y'all. But no sweat. He read.
So that they lent unto them such things as they required.
Right.
And they spoiled the Egyptians.
Right.
Verse 37. And the children of Israel journeyed from Ramses to Succoth, about 600,000 on foot that were men beside children.
That's a little over 500,000 brothers as an army. You know what I'm saying? Besides women and children. You understand? Leaving up out of, one city, moving to the next city. Go ahead. 7, right?
Go.
This is the book of Exodus, chapter 12, verse 38. Wagam, Arab, Rab, Allah, Salakia, Atham, Wataza Am, Wabakwa, Makwana, Kabad, Ma'ad, verse 39. Wayapawa, Atha, Habatazka, Salakia, Habatazakwa, Ashar, Hawatazaya, Awa, Matazarayam, Mama Salakia, Mama Tazarayam, Agat, Matazawa, Kaya, La'a, Hamataza, Salakia, Hamataza, Kaya, Garashwa, Garashwa, Mama Tazariyam, Wala'a, Yakalawa, La Lakia, Lahama, Lamaha, La Salakia, Lahatham, Ma'a, Waga'am, Taza Da'a, La'a, Washawa, Ashawa, Lahan. Verse 40. Wama Washawab, Manya, Yasha'ala, Ashar, Yashabawa, Bama Tazarayam, Shalashwiyam, Shana, Wa Araba'ah, my Iwath, my Iwath, like Shana, verse 41. Wahak Salakia, Wayahaya, Makwatazara, what's that? Makwataza, Shalashim, Shana, Ra'aba'a, Waharabawa, Mawatha, Ma'awa, Shana, Wayawaha, I Matazam, Hayawam, Hazaha, Yeteza Awa, Call, Teza Ab Wa'a, Teza Bawa, Yahweh, Ma Rataza, but Salakia, Matazarian, verse 42. La 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 Shamarian, Hawa'a, Yahweh, Lahawa Matazarayam, Ma Rataza, Matazarayam, Hawa'a, Hal Yala'a, Hazaha, Yahweh, Shamariam, Lakal, Banya, Yasha'ala, Ladarathum, verse 43. Wayamar, Yahweh, all, Mashah, Wahadaran, Za'at, Za'ath, Hakwa'at, Hapa, so like Hapasa, Hapasa'a, call, Ban, the car, La'ah, your call, Bawa, verse 44, Wakal, Aba'ad, Ayash, Makwana'at, Kasap, Wamala, Ta'a, Atha, Atawa, Azah, Yako, Akal, Bawa, verse 45. That was Shab, Shakaria, Ra, La'ah, Ya'a, Ka'al, Bawa, verse 46. Baba Ya'ah, Baba Yah, Akkad, Ya'ah, Ka'al, La'ah, Tawa, Tazayah, Mana, Habayah, Mana, Habashar, Taza'ah, Hawakwataza'ah, Mataza, Ataza, La'ah, Teshabawa, I like it. Teshabawa, Ba Rawa, Ba'a, Bawa. So like, it's the book of Exodus, chapter 12, verse 39. In the English. And they baked unleavened cakes of the dough which they brought forth out of Egypt, for it was not leavened, because they were thrust out of Egypt and could not tarry, neither had they prepared for themselves any victual. Verse 40. Now the sojourning of the children of Israel who dwelt in Egypt was 430 years. Verse 41. And it came to pass at the end of the 430 years, even the selfsame day it came to pass, that all the hosts of the Lord went out from the land of Egypt. Verse 42. It is a night to be much observed unto the Lord for bringing them out from the land of Egypt. This is that night of the Lord to be observed of all the children of Israel in their generation. Verse 43. And the Lord said unto Moses and Aaron, this is the ordinance of the Passover. There shall no stranger eat thereof. Verse 44. But every man's servant that is bought for money When thou hast circumcised him, then shall he eat thereof. Verse 45, a foreigner and an hired servant shall not eat thereof. Verse 46, in one house shall it be eaten. Thou shalt not carry forth out of the flesh abroad out of the house, neither shall ye break a bone thereof.
With that, we'll go ahead and close the Sabbath service out and start for a while. Verse 46. I jump. Yahweh Shem Yahshua Rabbiyah.
Yahweh Shem Yahshua Rabbiyah. Yahweh Shem Yahshua Rabbiyah.
Yahweh Shem Yahshua Rabbiyah.
Or we'll have the numbers can return to face these.
All right, this is the Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Abanawa.
Abanawa.
Shabbat Shemayim.
Shabbat Shemayim.
Kodash.
Kodash.
Hayah.
Hayah.
Shemka. Yahweh. Malataka. Taba'ah. Watazaka. Hayah. Asha. Ba'ratazah. Kawa. Hayah. Bashemayim. Lathananawa. Lakam. Call. Yawam. Wasalaknawa. Kabawatnawa. Kasalaknawa. Kabawatnawa. Wala'ah. Tabia'anawa. Manasai one. Abal. Awashanawa. Mayan. Ra. Kaya. Laka. Hamalakwa. Wahala'ah. Wahataparat. La'awalamya. Aman.
English, our Father.
Our Father.
Which art in heaven.
Art in heaven.
Hallowed be thy name.
Hallowed be thy name.
Yahweh.
Thy kingdom come.
Thy kingdom come.
Thy will be done.
Thy will be done.
In earth.
As
it is in heaven.
As it is in heaven.
Give us this day.
Give us this day.
Our daily bread. Give us our debt.
Our debt.
Give our debt to us.
Give our debt to
Lead
us.
us not.
And lead us not
into temptation.
temptation.
But deliver us
Deliver us
from evil.
from evil.
For thine is the kingdom.
For thine is the kingdom.
And the power.
And the
And
power.
the glory.
Well,
So be it.
this is the prayer for the power of the Hebrew, the Hakak. Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Ba'ashem Yahushua.
Shem Yahshua.
Abu Kusha. Nathan Lanawa. Hakak. Hakak. Rapa'ah. Makala. Marawa. Hakak. Tatahar. Tatazarium. Hakak. Takwayom. Matthew. Hakak. Arakawat. Atama Allah. The Garshan. Ba'ashem Yahushua.
Shem
The
Yahshua.
Wada Aman.
In English, Yahweh.
Yahweh. In the name of Yahushua.
It's
Power to heal all manner of sickness and all manner of disease.
Power to cleanse the lepers.
Power to cleanse the leper.
Power to raise the dead.
Raise the dead.
Spirit.
Against unclean spirits. Cast them out. Name of Yahushua. Thank you. So be it. This is the prayer to bless Israel in the Hebrew. Yahweh.
Yahweh.
By Hashem Yahushua.
Shem Yahshua.
Barak Lanawa. Wa Yasha'ala. Wahaba Yasaparia. Barak. By Hashem Yahushua.
Shem Yahshua.
The Wada Aman.
The Lord of mine.
Yahweh. In the name of Yahushua, bless us and Israel and the school. In the name of Yahushua, thank you. So be it. This is Psalms 121 in the Hebrew. Asha'ah, Ayanya, Ahaharium, Ayan, Yaba'ah, Azariah, Ma'am, Yahweh, Ashah, Shemayam, Ra-Ratazah, Al-Yathan, Namawat, Galka, Al-Yanawam, Shemarka, Hana, La'ah, Yanawam, Wala'ah, Yashan, Shawamar, Yasha'ala, Yahweh, Shemarka, Yahweh, Tazarka, Al-Yad, Amyanka, Yawamam, Shamash, La'ah, Yakaka, Wayarak, Walayala, Yahweh, Yashamarka, Kara, Yashamar, Atnapashka, Yahweh, Yashamar, Taza'ath, Wabawa'aka, Mata, the Eid Awalam.
I will lift up my eyes to the hills.
I will lift up my eyes to the hills. Whence cometh my help? Help coming from Yahweh, who made heaven and earth.
Something I put to be moved.
He will not suffer that put to be moved. He that keepeth thee will not slumber.
That keepeth Israel.
He that keepeth Israel
Nor sleep.
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand.
The sun shall not smite thee by day.
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
Nor the moon by night.
nor the moon by night.
Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil.
Yahweh shall preserve thee from all
He
evil.
shall preserve thy soul.
He shall preserve thy soul.
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out.
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out
And thy coming in.
and thy coming in.
From this time forth.
This time forth, and even forevermore. This is Psalm 33 in the Hebrew. Alahayim, all Damayalaka, all Takarash, all Tashakwat, all Kayahana, our Yabyaka, Yahama Yawan, Wama Shanayaka, Sha'ah, Salaka, Sha'awa, Ra'ash, Al Imaka, Ya'ara Yamwa, Sawad, Wayata Itazawa, Ataza Pawanyaka, Amaria, Lakawa, Wana Kakiram, Magawa, Walaa, Yazakar, Sham Yasha'ala, Iwad, Kaya, Nawa Itazawa, Lab, Lab Yakadwa, Ayaka, Bar Yathia, Karathwa, Ahalia, Adawam, Wayashama'alyam, Mawa'aba, Wahagarium, Gabal, Wa'amawan, Wa'amalak, Palashath, Amyashabia, Tazawar, Gamaster War, Nalawa, Imam, Ayawa, Zarawa, Nabanya Lawat, Salah, Asha, Naham, Kamadian, Kasaya Sara'ah, Kayabian, Manakal, Yashwan, Nashadmawa, Ayan Dara, Ayawa, Daman, La Adama, Shayatamwa, Nayadamawa, Kaira, Wakazabak, Wakal Tazmana, Kal Nasiyakamwa, Ashar, Marwa, Nayarasha, Lanawa, Ath, Na'awath, Alahayim, Alahaya, Shayatamwa, Kagagala, Wash, Lapanya, Salakia, Ka, Ash, Tabia Aria, Kalaba, Talahat, Haria, Khan, Gardatma, Basa Arika, Wabasa Wapaska, Tabalaham, Salakia, Mala'a, Panyaham, Palawan, Wayaba Kwashwa, Shamka, Yahweh, Yabashwa, Wayabawa, Ayai, Wayakapawa, Wayabadwa, Wayadawa, Kaya, Ata, Shamka, Yahweh, Labadka, Al Yawan, Alkaha Rataza.
English. Psalms 83. Keep not thy silence, O power.
Not thy silence, O power. And hold not thy peace. Be not still, O power. Lo, thine enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up their head.
So thy people.
They have taken crafty counsel against thy people.
They consulted against thy hidden ones.
Consulted against thy hidden ones.
They have said.
They have said, come,
Let's cut them off.
let's cut them off. being a nation.
In the name of Israel.
In the name of Israel.
No more.
There be no more. In remembrance.
They have consulted together.
We have consulted together.
With one consent.
With one consent.
They are confederate against thee.
They are confederate against thee.
The tabernacles of Edom.
The tabernacles of Edom.
The Ishmaelites.
And the Ishmaelites.
Moab.
Moab. And Hagarim.
Gabal.
And Amalek. The Philistines.
The inhabitants of Tyre.
With the inhabitants of Tyre.
Ashur is also joined with them.
Ashur is also joined with them.
They have hope in the children of Lot.
They have hope in the children of Lot.
Salah.
Salah.
To them.
Do unto them.
As unto the Midianites.
As unto the Midianites.
As unto Sisera.
As unto Sisera.
As to Jabin.
As to Jabin. At the brook of Kazan.
Which perished at Endor.
Which perished at Endor. Down for the earth.
Make their nose like Oreb.
Make that nose like Oreb. Like Seir.
Yeah, all their princes.
Yeah, all their princes. As a bar.
As Amuna.
As Amuna.
Said.
Say.
Let us take to ourselves.
Let us take to ourselves the houses of the power. In possession.
Oh my power.
Oh my power. Like the wind.
Stone before the wind.
As the stone before the wind.
As the fire burned the wood.
As the fire burned the wood.
As the flame set up the mountains on fire.
As the flame set the mountains on fire.
So persecute them with thy tempest.
So persecute them with thy tempest.
And make them afraid with thy storm.
And make them afraid with thy storm.
Their faces for shame.
Fill their faces with shame.
They may seek thy name.
And they may seek thy name. Oh Yahweh. Let them be confounded.
Trouble forever.
And trouble forever.
They put to shame.
Let them be put to shame.
Perish.
That men may know that thou whose name alone is Yahweh, are the most high of all the earth. This is the prayer for the blessings in the Hebrew. Barakatah Yahweh.
Barakatah Yahweh.
Wa Yahweh Shai. Ba Mayaka Allah. Wa Alahayim. Mataza Ba'a. Alawap Yohana. Ha Alawapyum. Asaranyum. Aquatazayanyum. Kriyayum. Wa Agwathian. Yahweh. Hashem Yahweh Shah.
Hashem Yahweh Shah.
Wada Aman.
Bless you, Yahweh.
Bless you, Yahweh. And Yahweh Shah. And the angels. And the manager of Yahweh. The generals. The captains. Officers. The troopers. And the sisters. Yahweh. Name me Yahweh Shah. Thank you. So be it.
First salute to the occupant of Israel, Shabbat, Elijah, Barak, Yahweh,
Barakatah.
Shabbat, Elijah, Barak,
Yahweh Shema Latam Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai.
Welcome to Atlanta. Christ, this Officer 5000, Jeremiah, the camp leader of Atlanta. Passover 2025, starting April the 9th, we got the lamb slaughter. April the 10th, we got General Muhammad's flag. April the 11th, we got the black party that's going to have the Hebrew graduation. April the 12th, in Atlanta, Georgia, the 56th annual Passover, the only Passover under Commander Junior Hunter.
Our great and holy King has honored us for turning our lives from the darkness to the light, man. There's no greater gift you can receive than to wake up to the truth and then commit your life to saving your brothers, man. Looking in their eyes and seeing their faces and seeing what they've suffered and what they've gone through and seeing the end of it, man. It is a guaranteed seat in the kingdom of heaven, man. So in the name of our King Yahweh Shai, we dedicate us another Passover of brothers and sisters' lives being saved.
April the 13th, we got the Feast of Unleavened Bread. Shalom.